Hello and welcome to ThePrint's Instant Analysis. I'm Maushami Dasgupta, Deputy Editor at ThePrint, and in this episode of Instant Analysis, I will talk about the 5 key highlights from President Droupadi Murmu's joint address to the Parliament today and what it means. This is President Murmu's first joint address to the Parliament after the new Lok Sabha was elected. Remember, the President's address outlines the new government's intent for the next 5 years. President Murmu took cognizance of the raging controversy surrounding allegations of paper leaks in NEET UG 2024 exams and the cancellation of the UGC NET, among others. She reiterated the government's commitment to a fair investigation as well as stringent punishment for the guilty. The Parliament has already formed a strict law against irregularities in examinations, Murmu said. At the same time, the President also called upon the opposition parties to rise over partisan politics. The opposition has been at the forefront, raising issues about the paper leak and the incompetent handling of it, which has jeopardized the lives of lakhs of students in the country. The President said that even earlier we have witnessed many instances of paper leaks in different states. It is important that we rise our party politics and undertake concrete measures nationwide, the President said. The President also reiterated the Modi government's intent on rolling out the Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita, which will replace the Indian Penal Code that will come into force in the country from the 1st of July. The President's statement nixes demand from the opposition parties, including the Congress and the Trinamool Congress, to defer the implementation of all the 3 laws. Remember, while the opposition has been demanding the deferment of all 3 criminal laws, the President today mentioned only the Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita or the Indian Penal Code, which will come into force from July 1st. The West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee had on June 21 written to PM Modi urging the centre not to go ahead with its implementation from July 1 as these were passed in undue haste. Last week, Congress, the principal opposition party, had also demanded deferment of the implementation of the 3 criminal laws. The President also took note of disruption in parliamentary proceedings by the opposition during the term of the previous Lok Sabha. The parliamentary session witnessed near complete washout because of continuous disruption by the opposition benches on the ground that their voices are not being heard. The President said, and I quote, "Opposition of policies and obstruction of parliamentary functioning are 2 different things. When Parliament conducts its business smoothly, when healthy deliberations take place here, when far-reaching decisions are taken, then the people repose confidence not only in the government but also in the entire system," unquote. The President said that she is confident that every moment of Parliament this time around will be fully utilized and public interest will be given priority. President Murmu also used the occasion to air her concerns about disruptive forces which she said are conspiring to weaken democracy and create fissures in the society. These forces are present within the country and are also operating from outside the country. It is our responsibility to stop this tendency and find new ways and means to address the challenge, the President said. Murmu also mentioned how the emergency imposed in 1975 was the biggest attack and blot on the Constitution of India. This comes close on the heels of the spat between the ruling BJP and the Congress after PM Modi, in his address in Lok Sabha earlier this week, spoke about the horrors of emergency imposed by Indira Gandhi. In retaliation, leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi, along with the other opposition leaders, said that the country has seen an undeclared emergency since the Modi government came to power. Outlining the new government's course of action, Murmu also talked about the forthcoming budget and said that it will see many historic steps along with major economic and social decisions. She said, and I quote, "This budget will be an effective document of the government's far-reaching policies and futuristic vision. The pace of reforms will be further accelerated in tune with the aspirations of people of India for rapid development," unquote. All eyes, I'm sure, will be on the budget's far-reaching policies and futuristic vision. But we will have to wait till next month to see what Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman unveils in her budget. Thank you for watching.